All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportsdom coming back with another video, and this is my Buffalo Sabres at Ottawa Senators post-game recap. So first and foremost, before I get into this recap, I want to say if I have any viewers out in California, you guys stay safe, get to safety. Um, it's they canceled or postponed a Lakers game, because of the wildfires out there. So they won't play they were supposed to play the Charlotte Hornets tonight, but that game got postponed. I don't know till when, but um, you guys stay safe. So the Buffalo Sabres beat the Ottawa Senators 4-0 in Ottawa. Ukko Pekka Luukkonen was the star of this game, making some tough saves too. So the Ottawa Senators fall to 19-18-3, and the Buffalo Sabres improved to 16-21-5. So we are 5 points back of a playoff spot. I said we were 6 going in, but we were 7 behind Pittsburgh and Columbus. But the Buffalo Sabres did get the win in regulation, so Ottawa doesn't get a point in the standings. 4-0, the Buffalo Sabres go into Ottawa and defeat the Ottawa Senators. Let's see. That was at the Canadian Tire Center in Canada, Ontario. So the Buffalo Sabres scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second, none in the third for 4 goals. The Ottawa Senators scored 0 in the first, 0 in the second, 0 in the third for 0 goals. Goals, Buffalo 4, Ottawa 0. Shots, Sabres 21, Senators 35. Block shots, Buffalo Sabres 15, Ottawa Senators 9. Hits, Buffalo 21, Ottawa 27. Faceoffs, Sabres 25, Senators 40. Power play goals, the Buffalo Sabres 0, the Ottawa Senators 0. Penalty minutes, Buffalo 15, Ottawa 15. Scoring. In the first period at 10:17, it was Buffalo's Jack Quinn. His 6th of the season, assisted by Ryan McLeod, his 13th, and Zach Benson, his 7th, and it's 1-0 Buffalo. And then 3 minutes later, the first goal was at 10:17. Then at 13:17, it was Buffalo's Jack Quinn. His 2nd of the game, his 7th of the season, assisted by Peyton Krebs, his 9th, and Ryan McLeod, his 2nd of the game, his 14th of the season. And it's 2-0 Buffalo after 1. In the second period, at 4:11, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, his 9th of the season, unassisted. And it's 3-0 Buffalo. And then at 10:22, it was Buffalo's Ryan McLeod, his 7th of the season, assisted by Rasmus Dahlin, his 24th, and Alex Tuch, his 17th. And it's 4-0 Buffalo. And that will be your final score. So with 40 games remaining, the Buffalo Sabres went into this. They were exactly halfway through the season. This was game 42. So they have played 41 now. They got 40 left. So they've played 42 games. And the Buffalo Sabres are 16-21-5. The Ottawa Senators are 19-18-3. Penalties. In the first period at 4:44, it was Ottawa's Brady Tkachuk, 2 minutes for charging. Then at 6:01, it was Buffalo's Jack Quinn, 2 minutes for hooking. And then at 11:08, it was Buffalo's Jack Quinn, 2 minutes for hooking. And then at 17:06, it was Ottawa's Zach Ostapchuk, 2 minutes for roughing. And then at 17:24, it was Buffalo's Jason Zucker, 2 minutes for hooking. Then in the second period, just one penalty at 18:05. It was Buffalo's Dennis Gilbert, 2 minutes for holding. Then in the third period at 1:25, it was Ottawa's Nick Cousins, 2 minutes for elbowing. And at 11:44, it was Ottawa's Brady Tkachuk, 5-minute major for fighting. At 11:44, it was Buffalo's Dennis Gilbert, 5-minute major for fighting. At 11:44, it was Ottawa's Brady Tkachuk, 2 minutes for roughing. And at 11:44, it was Ottawa's Brady Tkachuk, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. And at 11:44, it was Buffalo's Dennis Gilbert, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. So, Ukko Pekka Luukkonen, 35 saves, a 1,000 save percentage, and he played 60 minutes. So, in this game, Ukko Pekka Luukkonen was the first star of the game, and he deserved it. Stopping 35 of 35 shots, especially against a team like Ottawa. The Buffalo Sabres wore their home blue even though they were in Ottawa. Ottawa wore their road whites. And what a game for the Buffalo Sabres. 2 in a row. They beat Washington and now they beat Ottawa. And now they get ready for we get ready for Seattle on Saturday, which should be a good game. The Seattle Kraken coming at 17, 22, and 3, and the Buffalo Sabres coming at 16, 21, and 5. So we should win against Seattle, get our second win in team history over the Seattle Kraken. And then we play them again on the 20th. We play them on the 11th, and then 9 days later, we play them again. So, like I said, it should be a good game. What a win over the Ottawa Senators. So we beat the Washington Capitals on Monday night. We beat the Ottawa Senators, and now let's make it 3 in a row against Seattle Kraken, and move it even closer to a playoff spot. The second half of the season, I think Lindy Ruff is going to have them making a push for the playoffs. Whether they get in, I think they will. I think they will make the playoffs as a wild card. But I do think they make the playoffs. And just get in, get some experience. Anything can happen when you just get in. Ask the 2023 Arizona Diamondbacks. They went to the World Series. Just get in. They got 40 games to do it. And I think they can, and I think they will. I think Lindy Ruff has found something. It took him a little bit to get used to Lindy Ruff's system, but I think his system is finally starting to click in these guys' heads. And we got Carolina coming up, which is going to be tough, and we got Pittsburgh, who we're chasing for that final wild card spot, so we got to beat them. And then we're at Seattle, at Vancouver, at Calgary, at Edmonton, and then home against Boston and Nashville. So we got some tough games, but it was nice to get the shutout, especially against the Ottawa Senators. With players like Tkachuk and guys like that. It was nice. Ukko Pekka Luukkonen needed that. And, knowing that these two teams hate each other, it couldn't have came against a better, opponent like the Ottawa Senators. But yeah, now we return home to get ready for the Seattle Kraken. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Guys, stay tuned for my Washington Huskies at Michigan State Spartans post-game recap. That should be coming up here shortly. Also, stay tuned for my Seattle Kraken at Buffalo Sabres preview and my Denver Broncos at Buffalo Bills AFC wildcard playoff game preview. And as always, go Sabres. Let's beat the Kraken. And let's win 3 in a row. We got 2 in a row. Let's win 3 in a row. And then after Seattle, let's get ready for the Carolina Hurricanes. Go Sabres.